Hello everyone and welcome back to FayPaints. Today I will paint a very simple waterfalls painting using wet on wet technique. To start, I am wetting the whole paper with clean water. I am now applying burnt umber very lightly for the rocks on the side. I will not apply heavy amount of pigment on this stage as I am still trying to figure out how the waterfall would flow. I am mixing a bit of black paint on the burnt umber for the darker shades or maybe some shadows. So I will be gradually building up the colors as I go along. Okay, so on top I am using sap green mixed with burnt umber to create this olive green shade for my tree line. So just swiping up some tree trunks. There. And maybe some trees below too. Okay, now I am using white gouache for the water. As my brush touches the edges, you'll notice some of the brown paint are being transferred to the brush and shades the water. I like that effect. It gives the waterfall the illusion of shadows or shallow parts of the waterfall, maybe hiding some rocks behind it or something. Okay, now for the sky. Okay, so occasionally I am adding pigments on the trees to build up the color and texture as the paper is starting to dry. Also with the tree trunks. So I will do this every now and then until I am satisfied with how the colors would stand out. So I am adding more pigment while the paper is still wet in order for the paint to blend nicely. Okay, so some dark shadows there. So if you are enjoying this session, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell for video updates. So if you see some hard edges, just soften it with water. So I'm adding more white gouache. I want the water to look fuller. Okay, so adding more pigments for more depth and texture. Okay, now let's work on the sky again. Okay, so here I am pulling off some paint off the sky to create some clouds and using a tissue paper. Also blending the edges with a damp brush. Okay, let's make the trees darker. And of course the trunk, as they have already disappeared. So I am just swiping the brush, not putting too much details. Okay, and maybe put some branches on the trees below too. Okay, so I like how the colors have built. Now let us let the painting dry. Okay, so the paint has dried. Now it's time to add some details. So here I am just randomly dabbing sap green paint on the trees. Just dabbing the paint. And softening the edges with water. Okay, so I am highlighting the trunk and branches of the trees. I am not being very detailed about it because I still want the painting to look loose. Adding some branches. Okay, so I'm highlighting some of the rock edges too. I am still using a mix of black and burnt umber. So for some hard edges, just soften it with water. Okay, and place some dark shadows here on this side as well. Again, softening some hard edges with water. Okay, and here we are, our very simple waterfalls painting. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.